What is going on, and welcome back to another episode of the Real and Raw Show. Got a question for you. Do you have a lot of people in your pipeline right now that are not going out and seeing homes because they're nervous, they're scared, there's fear? You got a lot of people right now that are going to see homes, but they're not putting in offers because they're nervous, they're uncertain, and they're scared. We get it. That's happening across the board, but that's no excuse on why we're not closing deals. There's deals closing left and right, left and right. We are closing deals with our real estate mastery coaching clients. I'm closing deals here. There's people in your market, in your office that are closing deals. And there's a few reasons why. Let me take a step back here and tell you, we had a call with one of my clients. So real estate mastery coaching, you get one-on-one calls as well as group. And we had a one-on-one call with this guy. And I think I've talked about him before. He had a 74% conversion rate. Right, crazy. From contact to appointment set on online leads. Problem is he was unable to get a lot of offers in and unable to close these people and get them under contract. So I said, hey, man, you practice the contact to appointment set a lot. Yes, I do. I practice a lot. Obviously, it shows. How many times a week do you practice re-engaging with a client to get them to go see homes or to go ahead and put offers in? He says, never. Okay. Let's take a step and back again, and now let's look at sports. Very easy to compare the two. In football, if you go to a practice, you will see them doing 2-minute drills, situational practice. You will see them doing a 4th and 1 drill, situational practice. In majority of sports out there, I would say all sports, there will be parts of their practice that are going to be situational. They know the situation is going to come up. They practice it, and they practice so often that when that situation really does come up, it happens at a subconscious level, and it happens more fluid. Therefore, they execute at a higher level. So then I ask, okay, well, you haven't practiced that. You obviously love to go ahead and role play, and you see the results. What do you think it would do for you? He goes, I think it'd be good. I just don't know, man. Their fears a lot. I said, okay. Well, we practiced, and I showed them what to say, which I'm going to give you guys a little bit of concept here on what to say for your clients that are not wanting to go see homes because they're fearful, not putting in offers because there's uncertainty and fear there. But we went ahead and did that, and my man went ahead and put 6 of those people who were basically at a stalemate, that were frozen and not putting in offers or seeing homes. He put 6 under contract in 30 days. 30 days. How is that possible? Well, we went ahead and we practiced what to say. He took what we said to say over and over again, and he practiced and practiced and practiced. Then he actually picked up the phone, wasn't a text, wasn't an email, picked up the phone and had a conversation with them. He just made himself 6 figures plus, all because he paid attention to situational practice. Then he went ahead and made the dials and follow through with the accountability of our real estate mastery coaching group. Okay. Now, if you have somebody or a bunch of people in your pipeline right now that are at that stalemate, that are frozen, that have fear, please make sure you have a pen and paper. This is going to be very simple concept. Okay. But it has to be done in this type of order. So when somebody is in that frozen stalemate mindset, you first got to find out the meaning. Now, if you have not done that in the front end, you got to obviously call and you got to have that discussion again. And I'll tell you what that sounds like too. But the why is super important. So we teach our clients to go 3 whys deep for every what. And remember, write this down. The first why is always a lie. Why do you want to make a move? So I have more bedrooms. That's a lie. There's more to it, right? So you need to make sure that you dive 3 whys deep for every what to truly uncover the emotion, because another writer down there, this is a huge moment for you to learn how important this is. And this is very simple. Emotion creates motion. When you have a strong enough emotion, it overrides any excuse and it creates the motion to get the deal done. And so if you're sitting there and like, okay, I understand it, but I don't have the emotion before I tap into what to say if you do, simply call and say, hey, Mr. Prospect, how you been doing today? Doing good. Hey, look, I haven't done you the best of service here. Obviously, I know what you want, right? You need 4 bedrooms, 2 bath, and I know that you're in a 2-bedroom now. Let's dive a little bit deeper on why this move is so important for you. Do you mind if you take a few minutes, just dive a little bit deeper into that? It's very simple. All right, put it on you. Hey, Mr. Prospect, look, I haven't done the best job of really diving a little bit deeper so I could help you further. I know what you want. I know you want the 4 bedrooms, 2 baths because you're in a 2-bedroom and obviously growing family. But do you have a few minutes now? I just want to dive a little bit deeper on why that move is so important for you besides the features of the home. That's how you go ahead and you re-engage to dive deeper into a why. Now, if you already have the why, you got the pain, you got the pleasure, because, right, that's the only way people make decisions, pain or pleasure. If you got that, then it's very simple. You call, okay, not text, not email. You call, get them on the phone. And when you call, you bring up the meaning and you give options. Okay, write that down. When you call to re-engage somebody to get them to put in offers or go see homes, you bring up the meaning and you give them options. So it sounds something like this, right? We'll use that same example with the 4 bedrooms because they're in a 2-bedroom. So you call and you say, hey, Mr. Prospect, how's it going? Oh, it's going great, John. Hey, look, I was just thinking about you. And I want to have a quick conversation with you about something. Is now a good time? Yeah, now's a good time. You've already built the relationship. All right, awesome. So I know we've been looking for a few months now, and I know how bad you want, those 4 bedrooms so that you can have peace in the house. You can go ahead and have a space for your office and be able to work from home to give you that time with your family you're missing out on by driving. I understand how important it is for you and your family to create this dynamic so you can start to create these memories and put roots down in your home. But as you know, we haven't found anything in that price point. So here's what I was thinking. We could have a few options here. Option 1 is we go ahead and we keep doing the same thing and we continue to wait who knows how long. And while we wait, obviously you're losing out on those memories, you're losing out on putting in the roots and building that foundation. Option 2 is either we can go ahead and maybe increase the budget a little bit, or is there something else we can go ahead and change in your search that would give us more options? Maybe, it's instead of 4, 3 bedrooms. Maybe instead of this area, it's this area. Is there anything that we could waver on just to make sure that we really do have the best opportunity to get you that peace, to get you that office so that you're working from home and spend time with the family and really start putting roots down sooner? And what you're going to find is that more than likely they will give you, yes, I could probably do this. Yes, I could probably do that. And then you also want to follow up with, look, I'm not asking you to go put an offer in on these homes that are, a couple hundred or a couple miles away from where you want to be or $50,000 more than you said you wanted to spend. I'm not asking you to put an offer in. I'm just saying, do we have an opportunity to go see these homes so we can just open up the search a little bit so we could see a little bit more opportunity? Can we do that? You're going to find that 65+% of them will say yes. 0% say yes when you don't ask that. So concept is this. If you have somebody that is in your pipeline or a bunch of people, identify their emotion to create motion. Then when you give them a call, give them 2 options. Option A being, hey, this is where we're at. We've been doing this for 6 months, and it seems like we're not really getting anywhere as far as the home that you want. Let's do this. And you give them options. But the big thing here is if you don't articulate value of the meaning behind it, it's going to fall on deaf ears. Okay, I'm going to do it one more time so you guys could hear it. So when you call and you need to get somebody to start going to see homes, right? They're at a stalemate. You simply say, hey, Mr. Prospect, how's it going? No, it's going good. Hey, look, I was just thinking about you. So I wanted to give you a call because I thought there were some options for you. You have a few moments? Yeah, I do. All right, look, I know how badly you want to go ahead and get those 4 bedrooms so you can go ahead and have your own office so you can start working from home so you could build memories and not be driving all the time to work. I know how you want to start putting down roots and get a foundation and build a community and really start to create that legacy that you've been saying you wanted to create. But we're kind of at the point now where we have some options. So option one is that we continue to look with everything we said we want to look at, from the price points to the location to the things in your search. But it just doesn't seem like right now things are happening to where you can get into a home like that. And it's only prolonging you from doing the things you said you wanted to do, building a legacy, putting roots down, getting those memories. But option two, and hear me out, is that we could open up the search a little bit and possibly change some of the criteria. So is there anything that we could change? Is there maybe a different location? Maybe we can increase the budget like $50,000, right? Maybe instead of 4, we go to 3 bedroom. Is there anything in that search that we could change so we can get you to start creating those roots, building that foundation, and living in that peace that you really want to live in, besides living in that 2 bedroom, sooner? Now, I'm not going to ask you to go actually buy the home or put an offer in. I just want to go see them with you to open up our options, so at least we know and have clarity. Is that fair? Yeah, that's fair. Okay, where do you think we can kind of waver a little bit? Is a price point we could increase? Maybe instead of this area, it's that area. What do you think? And what you'll find is that 65, once again, percent will say, yes, we could do this, we could do that. Take Daniel Blessing for an example, the one I had closed 6 or set 6 contracts in place, 6 offers accepted in 30 days off of that exact script. Now, you got to make sure you understand the meaning. As I said before, you got to understand, you know their meaning, because it's going to sound a little bit different. So here's my suggestions. When you get off this podcast here, about to wrap up, so don't worry. You're going to go ahead and identify, who do I have in my pipeline that is waiting because you think of fear, of price points, fear of uncertainty, of interest rates. Do I understand their meaning? Do I know their why? Okay. If not, I'm going to call them and I'm going to do what I just said before and re-engage it to dive a little bit deeper. If I do know their meaning, I'm going to call and do what I just did and give them accountability to why they said they wanted to move, and give them options so we could open up the search a little bit. Situational practice. A lot of people miss this boat. A lot of agents miss this. A lot of agents seem to only, first off, a lot of agents don't practice at all, but if they do practice, it's just the dials. They just practice the dials. When you look at a championship team, best way to put it, when you look at a championship team, what do you see? You see a team that in certain situations, they just know how to win. In certain situations, they just know how to dominate. When you look at a championship team and a championship player, there are just certain moments of that game they know how to win. There are certain situations in that game they know how to dominate. There are certain moments and situations in that game that they know how to push through, overcome, and go ahead and score. And it's all because they have situational practice for different things in different parts of the game that they know they're going to come across. Are you a real estate agent practicing the situational things that you know you're going to come across during a transaction, during a relationship building process? Because if you don't, it is time to increase your pay, but the only way is to increase your role play. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for tuning in. If you need me, reach out to me at Real John Marrone. Just got verified, by the way, on IG. So hopefully no more fake accounts. And by the way, if you want our scripts, I've asked you guys before, but you can go ahead and just send me a message on IG at Real John Marrone. Send me a message on Facebook, or you could just email us. And the email is info@gorealestateMastery.com. info@gorealestateMastery.com. IG, Facebook, or emails. We can get you those scripts. And obviously, look, here's the thing. If you really want to up level, it's time for you to get into our coaching. It's time for you to at least hear what it's about. So hit me up, say the word coaching on, once again, email, Facebook, or IG. We'll book a call. Me personally, I'll book a call with you, but only if you're serious about hearing what our coaching can do for you and your business. So if that sounds like something you want to do, go ahead and make sure you guys reach out to us. Otherwise, use what we went over today. Take the action, right? Implementation of the information. And last but not least, as I always say, don't wait for the door of opportunity to open. Go kick that damn thing down and go take what is yours. See you guys next week.